beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for September 2021. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I do not take money, e-gifts or donations. So anyone claiming to be me masquerading and asking for those things, please report them. It is a scam. Let's get straight to your general reading for September 2021. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly so that we can sync energies before we begin. Please be mindful, there's going to be 3 loud sounds, so if you do have headphones in, adjust them so I do not hurt your wonderful ears, and let us begin. Okay, so September is going to be a challenging month for the collective. We are now in Virgo season, which is a time for analyzing, but also it can be a time for perfectionism. So please be aware that you may feel a little bit more critical about yourself, Aries, as we move through this period. That's natural, but just try to remain in balance. Also, September is a very transitional month. We have that new moon in Virgo on the 6th of September. We've also got Pisces full moon on the 22nd of September. Now, Neptune is in Pisces and it opposes the Virgo placements. So it may erode confidence during this month and it may make you question your journey. So just be mindful of that energy. Please hold strong to your vision. Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, that you've been finding it difficult to achieve, perhaps you've had some obstacles or blockages there. They want you to be mindful that this is a phase that is going to be, it will pass, okay? But it's just the planetary alignments. Also, we've got Mercury going into retrograde on the 26th or 27th, depending on where you are in the world, of September. So if you've got anything that you're negotiating, whether it's contracts, a deal, or those important sort of emails or calls that you need to make, please try to make them before that 27th or 26th there, because it just means things will go in delay, or the email goes to the wrong person, or you get the gist. Also, right about the end of the month, it is a time period where you may hear from people from the past, whether that's exes or people who you've sort of disconnected from in some way. That energy sort of around about the 26th, 27th, it starts to arise, okay? So just be mindful of that. Now, you've got very strong energy, Aries. I mean, you are powering through this month regardless of the challenges, which is really wonderful. This is your protagonist energy, Aries, and this is your card. So this is I manifest. Okay, so whatever it is that you are focusing on, turning your energy to with clear, sharp intention, that is what you are going to achieve, okay? This is an energy of turning those dreams into reality, but using inspired action. So you're making moves, you're making waves, you're taking a bold step. It doesn't matter if you're, charging after something or whether you are taking a baby step by sending an email, or you're setting the ball rolling in September. You're not waiting around for that hangman kind of energy. And the Magician also says that you've got confidence to achieve or accomplish whatever it is that you are setting out to do. So really interesting that this month in particular, it tries to erode your confidence, but you are kicking back against that energy, which is really wonderful. I feel like if there's been recently a feeling of procrastination or a feeling of unease, you could not move forward on something, you felt like you're a bit stuck in a rut, you're breaking through that energy and you're feeling energized, you're feeling inspired, and you've got everything you need to sort of move forward on that. Or everything that you need to move forward will actually show up in September. There's a bit of a breakthrough here. Now also, as you can see, the Magician card is like a master of crafts, of power, someone who controls their destiny by setting their intentions. So any goals, dreams that you have in your mind, whether that's you're manifesting new love, whether it is you manifesting a goal or a dream, or whether that is just having more control in your world and, you know, getting stuff done, because you may have felt procrastination may have been something that was happening recently. That's why I set intentions for everyone for the for August with the competition to complete something, accomplish something, because the sort of planetary alignments were against the energy, even though the month of August is about completion. So it was a bit of a push-pull energy, but I feel like you're coming through that. Now, that is a wonderful energy to be in, that magician, because it's alchemy, there's magic, you're aligning yourself with sort of miracles and intention, and that is what is going to bring you to that Sun card in September. Now, we've got the Chariot card, which is the resistance energy. So if you felt like, your direction has been a little bit lost recently, that is a sign of the times for September. So as I said, it's kind of like, when Neptune in Pisces sort of opposes Virgo placements, that is when you start to question your direction, and that may show up for you in September, but it is a challenge for you to overcome and move towards success. So this card being in this position indicates, if there's any self-doubt, you're overcoming it. If you felt a little bit out of control, or you felt like you've been stuck in a rut in some way and things have not been going your way, you're going to find your way, streamline, break through those challenges or those obstacles, and be determined. Use your willpower to assess what it is you can do, what it is you can achieve, and you're going to smash through those roadblocks, and you're going to hit the ground running and achieve. Okay, the Chariot card is about success. It is a victory card. Okay, so this is the challenge, and this is also how you break through to get the outcome, which is positivity, a very auspicious energy there. That is success. That is a goal or an accomplishment, coming to term, something you've been nurturing, something you've been really giving all of your attention, your pride, your energy to. I feel like if there's, as I said, any roadblocks, you're smashing through that. Also, if you've experienced some sort of disappointment, it's almost like you're getting back on the horse. You're not letting it define you. You're not letting the experience sort of stop you in your tracks. You're finding that motivation to get back on it and go again. Now, the Chariot card indicates you're the master or the mistress of your own destiny, Aries. There's an element of fate, of course, in everything that we do. There's no reins on that horse, as that figure stands on that horse for that chariot there. So there's an element of fate, but also there's an element of you setting your intention to achieve your goals. And I mean, you've already started doing that. That's your protagonist energy. So that will carry you through. Also, the Chariot card is number 7, and they're just showing me right now 3 sevens. And 3 sevens, it's almost like they're showing me one of those slot machines. So either you've just been playing a slot machine. I mean, why would you be listening to my reading as you've been playing slot machines? But either you have one at home, or maybe you've just been to somewhere that has one and you just come back in and you're listening to this reading. They're showing me 777. So it's almost like you're hitting a jackpot in some area. But we will go deeper to find out what that is. But this is your outcome. The Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck. It represents optimism, some sort of an awakening there. You're seeing the way forward. And, if you've been, as I said, a little bit clouded on your direction, or you felt like you could not push through that energy and you felt a little bit uncertain, this is a time period where the path becomes clear. Things sort of could be that you've been ruminating on, things that you've been really sort of mulling over. They actually come to fruition. This is a time of powerful change and happiness, something to be celebrated here. So it looks like a very auspicious month for you in the overall faded energy. But let's go and get the details and see how you get to that point, or what the challenges are. And let's see. Now, just to let you know, I opened the reading with the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Barnager. Beautiful Major Arcana deck there. And now I'm getting the details using a Celtic cross with the Tarot of the Mystical Moments by CATRIN, WELZ, STEIN. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? Oh, wow. How was I received? Thank you so much. Okay. To open the reading, we have the King of Wands. So Aries, that is your card. Okay. They want me to go 2 more in this position. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding April? Regarding April? That is your month. Maybe your name is April, Aries. Interesting. Regarding April, I mean, maybe there is something you're working towards that sort of brings a goal or a situation to a close in April. I'm not really sure why, because I'm scrying at the same time, and I'm just basically channeling, and so I said April. So weird. Okay, could you please guide me as to why April? I mean, it could be a name, for example. Like, I mean, I just did a reading for the competition. How would you like to see? Oh my gosh, really? Okay. Okay, so they want all those cards in the near future. I mean, the last competition winner for my channel was actually called April. So, I mean, perhaps, there's something that I'm not really sure. So either your name's April, I'll just leave it like that, okay? If something comes up, I will let you know. How would you like to see? Thank you so much. Okay, so let us move forward. I've been doing it as I go, but actually they've been asking me for your reading to complete the cross before we see what's happening for you. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? They're doing things completely differently for you. Oh, wow, Aries. So maybe you are doing something different. So let us see what is happening here. Definitely looks like you are taking power back in a situation and walking away from something that you think is not right for you. Okay, now we got the King of Wands there. So this is the heart of the matter. Aries, you're inspired in September. You're at the top of your game. This is you being influenced by your passion. This is you seeing the way forward, whatever plan that you have. This is about taking action. You know, the King of Wands is your card. It is an Aries card, but it is a bold leader. It's a bold move. And it's also almost like, you know, with these two cards, you're pretty unstoppable. Okay, with that Magician card, you're setting your intention and then you're taking action. And you've got the Chariot card and you've got the Sun. So no one's holding you back. There's no holds barred for you in September. That certain magic that you bring to projects, or, I mean, if you're looking for love, for example, or if you're looking for partnership in general, it could be partnership in career, it could be partnership in love, whatever it is you're hoping to connect to, whether it's, you know, you haven't seen your friends in a while, Aries, and you want to really connect with them. I feel like there is this movement forward with that King of Wands energy. Now, it could also be that you're stepping into a leadership position, or you got your eye on becoming your own boss in a certain area, and sort of like, you know, being an entrepreneur, setting up something different or doing something different. This is about charging forward and just, you know, going for gold, as it were. Now, the challenge here is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is about unity. It is about, you know, togetherness. It is about, you know, partnerships, whether it's romantic or whether it is in terms of career, you wanting to partner up in business, or maybe it's about where you fit in, trying to find like-minded individuals in order to move forward and do something that you love. I feel like the challenge here is whether you should do something in a solitary energy or whether you should sort of partner up there. Two of Cups is an exchange, okay, finding a balanced exchange. So whether this is about love for you, you know, maybe you're a very passionate person, you got a lot of love to offer, and you have yet to find someone who meets you in that energy and gives you what you truly deserve. You haven't had an encounter where you feel, you know, it matches your vibe. And there may be someone in the past that you separated from, but you're trying to move forward away from that energy now and leave it behind, because we've got the Death card here and we've got the Eight of Wands. You're taking action and leaving something behind. Now, this could also be, if it's in career, you may feel like you're a little bit like a lone wolf at this moment in time, and you felt like you feel a bit disconnected in some way from others in whatever it is that you want to do. And there'll be a moment where the right people gravitate into your world, whether they're like-minded individuals or whether you're going to do some networking. There's definitely a proposal coming towards you in terms of partnership that will help you blossom to the next stage. Now again, whether that's love, whether that's career, I'm going to pull a card on it and see what we got coming through there for you. There's a major breakthrough, but there's a lot of details happening in the month before you get there. Okay, so I feel like Knight of Cups, I mean, we're getting, there's definitely some sort of breakthrough. If you're searching for love, I mean, there is love coming your way. Okay, this is, you know, someone perhaps who's got a water element, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. I will be doing a reading solely about love if that's what you're looking for. But if it's in terms of, you know, an opportunity to do something that you love and you've been putting your resume out there, for example, and you haven't quite found the right connection for you to partner up with there's an offer coming along here that's going to help you sort of move forward, and it's worth the effort. They just gave me, it's worth the effort. They really want you to have a look at that wonderful panda there. That panda is climbing that tree, and you know, it's going after that butterfly, which is change. Butterflies represent transformative energy, and as you can see, there's a chalice there. So whatever it is, you've got a lot to offer, Aries, in the month. I mean, you've got a lot to offer in general, but there's going to require a little bit of extra effort from you in September, but it doesn't feel like effort because you love what you're doing. You know, when you've got a job that your heart is completely in, it just feels like it's not work at all. Okay, you know, you're fine to be obsessed with that energy. It's the same with love. If you are in love with someone, you know, it's not an effort if it just works. Okay, so I mean, all relationships require an element of effort, of course, but it just feels easy. It just feels natural, you know. So whatever this is, I feel like you are going to be offered either an opportunity to do what you love. They're indicating here, like, money is important, of course, Aries, but they're just kind of suggesting don't focus on the money element if it's to do with career. Focus on your bliss, whatever it is that you love doing, and the money will flow from there, okay? But I feel like whatever this is, it's almost like love is very important, because there may have been something that you've been doing for a while, Aries, that you've lost your motivation or your drive for. And it's not that you don't love it, it's just you feeling a little bit uninspired, but you're finding that inspiration again. I feel like there's a spark happening in September which allows you to move forward towards some sort of accomplishment. It's almost like you remember why you fell in love with that thing in the first place, or you remember why you fell in love with that person in the first place. So if you're separated from somebody at the moment and there's been a challenging energy with you and that person, and there's been some bumps in the road and you need to overcome those obstacles, you can do that. You can move forward on this relationship, but you got to remember why there was love. You got to remember the why. Okay, they just keep giving me the why there. Now, what is below you? 8 of Wands. There needs to be change. There needs to be action. Deep down, you know that. You're elevating. You're going to another frequency, you're rising up there, and you are protected during this time, because those umbrellas, they represent protection against, you know, the world's kind of stormy weather and things like that. But you are, the 8 of Wands is good news. It is, you know, speed, action, major changes happening, and, you know, you being ready for it, you being prepared for it. So I feel like if you are looking for love, for example, it's almost like you're prepared. You've opened yourself up. You've done the work. You know, you've allowed your soul to grow, and you're ready to partner up with someone. If it's in terms of a career opportunity, you may have taken some action to put your resume out there and be ready to take on something that really sets your soul on fire so that you can elevate to the next stage, whether you're becoming someone in a position of leadership or you're becoming your own boss. I feel like you are ready for this elevation to the next stage. I just feel like you are progressing to the next stage. Now, the 4 of Pentacles indicates security, okay, long-term security, but it's in the recent past. So either you've been working really hard to secure something before you can take a leap of faith and do something really totally different, and, you know, something thrilling. You may have like been saving money there for a moment to follow a goal or a dream, or you may have, you know, bought your own house, for example, and thought, you know, I'm in a position now to really sort of settle into my own energy, and now I'm ready to look for love, for example. Or there may have been someone that you had moved in with, and you know, it looked like it was all going well and secure, but there could be, you know, you may have separated from that energy with someone, because we've got this as a challenge, okay? And it is love. It is an offer of love there. Could you please clarify this Four of Pentacles? Because they're just giving me this energy of don't hold on too tightly to something. The Hermit, solitary energy, okay? So yeah, they're giving that same thing. This energy of something you needed to do alone, whether that was build your own security and be ready for love, or build your own security and sort of seek enlightenment, and take some time out without any distractions, temporary time out to really look at how secure you are in certain areas before you open yourself up to adventure or to change in some way. But I feel like it's a magical kind of introspection where you're like, okay, I've set myself up quite nicely, and now I can just take some sort of leap of faith. I feel like you're transcending. It's almost like they're showing me that phoenix rising from the ashes. So either there's been some sort of disappointment to put you in that solitary energy in the first place, Aries, whether it's you lost a job, or you are not in a relationship and you were wanting to be in a relationship, or you separated from somebody. I'm going to pull another card on the Hermit for you. Just to let you know, I'm using the Way of the Panda Tarot to clarify these cards. It's by Kimberly M. Sam, and it's illustrated by Celia LaBelle. Justice. Okay, so either you're going through some sort of major, you know, legality in your world, whether you're buying a house, for example, and you are, you know, signing contracts and you're a little bit nervous. Things will go as planned. Everything will go favorably there. Or whether it is you're separating from a union, and you just want to focus on your goals and your dreams at this time and just make sure you're secure. They're indicating if you're going through a sort of a divorce or a legal battle there, things will work out in a very fair way. But you may take some time out to see the truth of a situation. Or this may have been something in your recent past, you know, that it's almost like something didn't sit right with you. As you can see, that wonderful panda is literally kicking that other panda in the face. So you feel like some karma needs to be delivered in this situation to somebody. Maybe someone was unfair or dishonest, or there's something that happened in the past that made you feel like you needed to hold on tightly to your security. I mean, I know we're going through a major pandemic, and there's been a lot of shifts in people's lives in general. And it's like this desire for security. But Aries, your natural state is adventure and wanting to get out there and move forward. So if you've been in that solitary energy for quite some time and you're wanting to come out of your comfort zone, I feel like there is a choice here. The Justice card often represents having to make a decision, and that your future will be determined by the actions that you make in this moment, or that you made recently. Okay, so I feel like whatever it is that you decided to do by yourself, or that you've really tried to focus on and reflect on, I feel like it's very positive for your movement forward, but it did signal the end of something. The Death card is the potential transformation. You're allowing yourself to blossom, and there is some sort of stagnant energy that is being allowed to transcend and have a new beginning here. So I feel like the potential is that you're letting go of old patterns, whether those old patterns are, you know, resistance to change, or stagnant energy, or feeling like you have to do everything by yourself. I feel like you're no longer in that kind of chrysalis energy where you're learning. I feel like you're ready. I just feel like you are ready. That's, you know, when we're all in training as humans for something, whether it is to meet a lover, whether it is to meet the goal that we've been working hard on, I feel like you're ready to receive right now. And we've got the near future. Now, this is difficult energy that you got here, because there's something here that's been causing a lot of heavy energy with you. The first card is the Ten of Wands. Now, as you can see with that Ten of Wands, something has become very burdensome. Something has become, you know, it may have started off as a passion, because wands are about passions, dreams, goals, inspiration, but it takes a long time to blossom, and it's often a very heavy kind of energy to blossom in life, you know, to learn life lessons. So as you can see, all those beautiful flowers there, you know, but she's got all that heavy energy on her back. It's literally bending her over. So what's wonderful about the Ten of Wands is you're nearly there at setting down whatever has been heavy around your neck. So whether it has been a court case, whether it has been you trying to buy a house or build a house or build your security, it's taken a long, hard slog. You've battled to get to this point, okay? And the near future says you're nearly there. You're nearly there on that. The Devil card indicates there's something restricting you, something that maybe you're not seeing at this moment in time, or something that you cannot, it's almost like you feel like you're chained to, or is controlling the situation. I'm going to pull a quick card to see what that is, because it's showing up for a reason. This is Capricorn energy. So there's some sort of obstacle, and you got that in your overall energy with that Chariot card being right in the center. There's something here that is delaying or keeping you held back in some way. The Knight of Cups. What? The Knight of Cups again, but in the reverse. Okay, so either you're closing down something with somebody, whether it's you are leaving an old love relationship behind that you sometimes feel a little bit attached to in terms of emotions or anger. I'm going to pull another card there. Or whether this is, you know, an opportunity, for example, a job or something that you're doing that you used to love, but you've lost your love for it, but you've continued because you felt like external circumstances have been a bit choppy, and you thought, maybe I shouldn't change right now. I'm not really sure. King of Wands, oh my gosh, King of Wands in the reverse here, you're not ready. The Chariot card, something where you felt like you were not ready for it. I mean, maybe you felt like you were not ready for love. The King of Wands in the reverse indicates an energy of not being fully ready to take a leap of faith and going for it. But you're showing up there in that King of Wands energy. September, you're ready. But this Devil card has either it's fear that has prevented you from moving forward and stepping into your power there, or maybe it's that you're closing down a cycle elsewhere before you can move forward on something, whether that's a contract on a job or a project, or whether that is you know, leaving one love relationship. Maybe you know, you're not ready to look for love. The Chariot card indicates delay, blockage. Something is stopping you. This Devil card, it could be fear. I'm just going to go one more. Can you please give me the reason behind the Devil? What is going on there with that Devil card? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The High Priestess. Intuition. Now this could be about secrets. It could be information, the prior information that you've had, which has kept you like waiting for the right moment. Intuition isn't so important. Intuitively, you've been holding yourself back. So whether you just think it's not the right moment and you're listening to your inner gauge, your inner direction, then I would go with that, okay? Your intuition will never lead you astray. But the challenge here is to release that energy. And we've got the Temperance card, balance, harmony, patience. Whatever you're getting yourself out of or freeing yourself up from, Aries, have patience. You don't want to rush this, okay? Because they're indicating that, you know, I feel like someone is watching your every move. Not in a creepy way, like they're hanging out by your house or anything like that, but I feel like there's somebody or something watching what you do. Let me just see. Thank you so much. Two of Swords. I mean, we've got a Two of Swords over here, okay? Now, Swords is about clarity, and, you know, there's an energy here of compromise, making a decision, confusion, stalemate energy. So it could be somebody that you are connected to, and you're like, should I stay? Should I go? Or something where you're like, which way shall I go now? It's pause, okay? Basically, a Two of Swords is pause. Think things through, okay? Don't rush this. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Eight of Wands. Some sort of news deep down will allow you to move forward. So there's really good news. If you've been waiting for good news, or you've been waiting for something, or even a sign, the Eight of Wands, as you can see, look at that panda, complete surprise. It's like out of nowhere, there's news, and it's successful. All those stars are shooting there. So it's like a wish come true, or some sort of dream opportunity is coming towards you. There's going to be really speedy changes all of a sudden, quick change. But whatever it is you're freeing yourself up from in order to embrace that, go slowly. Okay, whether that's a contract, whether that's, you know, closing out another relationship, or, I mean, the Two of Pentacles basically is, you know, balancing things, or, you know, multitasking. So, but ultimately something needs to be let go of with that Five of Cups. So it's like, don't look at what you're set to lose. Look at what you're set to gain in this situation, because there is gain here. The Five of Cups indicates that there is, you know, if you felt like you lost out on an opportunity, there is going to be another one. You just have to change your perspective about what it means to let something go that was not meant for you, because whatever is meant for you, Aries, will never pass you by. Same with love, okay? If it was not working in a love relationship, and you've done everything you could, you've been patient, you've been kind, you've you know, argued the toss, and you've been trying really hard to find that middle ground, it is about that balance and that harmony, because something is, it's almost like either you've lost interest in something and you're trying to find that passion, that spark. It's like, let it go. Whatever it is kind of making you feel a little bit meh. Life is too short to be feeling meh about something. It should be all about, you know, what your heart desires. And we got the World card, so they're basically saying close down that cycle, because that in itself is your success. When you come full circle on something, the World card indicates completion. Okay, so there is an ascension when you tie up a loose end before you move forward. And the World card also means abundance, success, you know, as you move forward, satisfaction and fulfillment. The Four of Swords indicates if you've closed something down, or you are closing something down, the Four of Swords indicates there's going to be a time period where you just take some rest and you are in a solitary energy, and that is okay. Just because you're taking some time out, you need to power up, you need to retreat and sort of work out where to next. And we've got that Three of Wands. You'll know when it is the right moment to move. You'll know when it is the right moment to stop waiting for something. I feel like the breakthrough is this. The Eight of Wands. Okay, all of a sudden, they're giving me like the third week of September. There is major movement for you in an area that you've been hoping for a movement. The Three of Wands basically means expansion, or, you know, sort of aligning yourself with an array of opportunities, whether that's love or whether that's career. This is about making good choices and being on the right path. You are on the right path. Even if you feel like you're having to let something go, you're still on the right path. Even if you felt at one stage in your life it was exactly what you wanted, it may have been exactly what you needed in that moment, but as we evolve, it may not be something that you're going to be taking with you forward into the rest of your journey. And that's okay. I mean, we got the Fool card there, which means there is a leap of faith required, a coming out of a comfort zone. And if you're reaching for something greater or something more positive for the future, as you can see, this figure here on that Fool card, she's got a tiny little buttercup. And there's a larger buttercup that's attached there to that alligator. So to get something greater, or to reach for a better life, or to expand on opportunities, it always requires an element of risk or gamble or coming out of your comfort zone. It is achievable, but you know, it is about having faith that anything is possible and taking that journey without the attachments to the outcome, just going for it. Okay, I feel like you are ready. If you've questioned yourself, it may be down to the planetary alignments that you're feeling like, oh, maybe I can't do it right now. Or, I mean, because this period erodes confidence and things like that. Also, it is about perfectionism. When you think about the Virgo energy, Virgo season, it's about strategy, it's about analyzing. And when you have that mix of analyzing and perfectionism, you often get analysis paralysis, because when is the right moment? There's no time like the present, right? But if intuitively you're holding off for a reason, then I would listen to your intuition. But I'd say that you're ready for this, whether that's you're ready for love, to find love and partner up with somebody, or whether that's to partner up in business, or whether it is to be on the same level as, you know, people who are doing whatever it is that you want. I feel like you are there, you are ready, okay? Now, what is the advice you're giving to yourself? Three of Cups. Perhaps you're, you know, feeling like there's something you want to celebrate. Or the Three of Cups is about, you know, teamwork, people coming together to help raise you up. I'm going to pull a quick card on this, but right now you may be sort of leaning on your friends for support or yearning to be with your friends. This is a card of celebration, the Three of Cups. It may also be that you're sharing resources at this moment in time, you know, until such time as there is a breakthrough. So let me just go and see that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Spirit Angels. There may even be somebody who comes towards you for advice in the next couple of weeks, Aries, and actually they do you a good turn and they sort of help you out in an area that you felt blockaged on. Page of Wands, be curious. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. Okay, so King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. Now, there are two court cards here, so if you felt like there was a situation in your world, Aries, whether it's a boss or whether it is a member of your family or whether it is an ex-partner, or you may have felt like they depended on you, like codependency and things like that, and emotionally quite an unkind situation, or, you know, there was someone here who was envious of you in some way, and to do with your friendship circle. Okay, I mean, we could be talking about a frenemy here, or someone that you recently found out may not have had your best interests when it comes to what it is that you are excited about. For example, whatever project, if you're getting a new project off the ground, you may find that there's one of your soul tribe who shows themselves in a different light, who's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't go for that, or maybe you shouldn't do that, or you're not really doing that, are you? You know, that sort of negative talking can also mean that you feel like you don't have the resources to do something that you love right now, or you've lost love for something that you used to enjoy doing because the rewards are just not worth the effort that you've been putting in, and you may be sort of reaching out to friends and really discussing it with friends at this moment in time. But out of nowhere, Page of Wands comes along. There's going to be a new inspiration. Okay, there's going to be, you know, either you finding your motivation or drive to start a new project, or you've been looking for a creative job and one just pops right out of nowhere with this good news energy right there, or you're venturing forth and boldly discovering a new pathway because you feel like your purpose lies in another direction. It can also be that you are discovering that you have, you know, someone who's very passionate about you, Aries, and is showing you some romantic sort of vibes there. And that this, you know, this becomes this, okay? That someone is passionate about you. So I feel like within your friendship circle, let me just see, because I feel like in your friendship circle, can you please clarify the friendship circle and love? Can you please clarify the friendship circle and love? The Devil in the reverse. Now there could be someone here who has freed themselves up from a very toxic relationship, and they're currently, well, now this person may cause you a bit of confusion, may give you a little bit of how can I put that, mixed signals. Okay, I'm getting mixed signals with these cards. So there may be someone who's just come out of a relationship. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to do, Aries, at all. But if there's someone who's just, that you know, that's in your sort of, it doesn't have to be in your direct friendship circle. It could be someone that you know who's just come out of a relationship, and they're giving you mixed signals, like that they're coming on hot and heavy with you and everything like that. Just be a little bit cautious. This person needs to heal first, because you don't want to perhaps get involved in anything that if you fall in love with this person, you know, they may sort of withdraw their energy because they feel like they're not ready, they're struggling at the moment, because I feel like there's something toxic here. Now this could also be you know, that you're detaching yourself from something that's really made you have a real test of faith or despair. Someone here is very negative in your world. I feel like you're walking away from that. So it could be a relationship, could be a place where you work. You're detaching yourself. You want to have fun. There's nothing wrong with that, Aries. The world right now is a very difficult place to navigate anyway, so wanting to have fun is totally okay. I feel it's actually, it should be prescribed on every doctor's sort of certificate. Must have an extra dose of fun 3 times a day, more if possible. Okay, now the Page of Swords, this is the external environment for September. You're curious about something. You're investigating something a little bit deeper. Now, whether that is you got a new focus in terms of a career goal or a job, or you're being led to be curious in a certain area, or you're learning something that allows you to expand your knowledge and expand your opportunity potential. Because I feel like there's potential here for you to be headhunted, or in some way find some sort of news that's really like spins you off in another direction. Also, I feel like truth is so important. There's something coming to light in September that really sets you free. It's almost like an illusion is shattered or something. So whether that's something that's been hanging over your head for a while. Oh my gosh. Whether you feel like, there's no love. There's someone curious about you here, Aries. There is someone like keeping tabs on you, keeping eyes on you. I mean, this person, it does seem like they got feelings here. That Page of Cups. Okay, so now this isn't meant to be a love reading, but I feel like there's someone in your circle, someone that you are aware of their existence. They've got some feelings for you, and I feel like out of nowhere they're going to tell you how they feel. So expect the unexpected when it comes to that area in your life. If you're already partnered up with someone, Aries, and you've been going through a bit of a rough time with each other, perhaps having a few arguments or disagreements there, no matter how big or small they are, you may get an apology from that person, and you and this person, patience, of course, trying to understand each other and see if you can balance the relationship out. It will be a successful union, of course, but it's that give and take energy. Now, in terms of a career, it could be that you are looking for something that inspires you, or something that really sets your soul on fire because you felt really unmotivated, and an opportunity pops out of nowhere. But I feel like this is something that, let me just pull a card on that Seven of Pentacles, because if you've been working on something diligently for a while, your patience will bring you towards that successful point. Okay, but there may be an opportunity that just pops out of nowhere. Make sure you close down a cycle before you take that new start. They're exactly saying that, okay? Because you wouldn't want anything legal to come back and bite you on the you-know-what, okay? Because the Six of Wands basically says, walk away from anything that's not working. Okay, if you've got a lack of confidence in something, or you feel like giving up, give up, walk away from it. It doesn't mean that you failed. It means you learned. It no longer sparks your desire, or you've no longer got feelings for that thing. But close it down first before you take that leap of faith. Don't balance the two, because that's when you get into tricky water, okay? So the Fool card, again, indicates that there is a new start here, a leap of faith happening for you. You're being called in another direction. And I feel like you're going to get news. Pages bring news. Now, we've got the external, we got the hope and a fear. Two of Swords, you may feel like there's going to be a bit of stagnant energy right before you make that decision. It's going to be stalemate. Okay, so either you're giving someone an ultimatum in love, and you're like, you know what? They've taken too long to sort of meet me halfway in a relationship, so I've got to let this go. Because it's almost like you're thinking over something before you walk away from it, before you abandon it. You don't really, I feel like you didn't want to walk away from this, but it's taken you a long time to get to this point, but you're fed up now. And it's almost like you just don't know anymore. You're like, why am I wasting my time? I feel like you're taking a break to reconsider your options, because you feel like there's no growth here, or it prevents you from being able to express yourself. So whether it is a job situation or a relationship, you're closed off to this now. There was the potential to grow in that area at one point, but something has occurred where you felt it has just died off, okay? And there's an awakening here. You see that. So when you see what it is that you should let go of, infinitely you are lightening a load, and you're going to be happier moving forward, because then you attract the things that are meant for you. Okay, Five of Pentacles, as you can see, she is preventing growth here. She is stopping something happening. So they're asking you to really sort of choose a situation where you can authentically be yourself and feel safe enough to be expressive. That you can express your opinions, that you can express your love, that you can blossom and thrive. Now, whether that is career, love, whatever it is, just make sure the situation feels like You can be your authentic self because you're ready. This is you. You're full of passion, love, desire, inspiration, achievement. You got goals and dreams. You got strong emotion. You're ready to take it all on. You're being bold. So why would you choose anything that kind of then stifles you or puts you in a box, Aries? Okay, that could be in friendships, that could be in family situations as well. You know, don't let anyone dull your shine, because that basically says somewhere along the line, someone may have tried to, and you know, it prevented growth in an area, and it's left you feeling pain or abandoned or isolated in some way. So whether you're at a job, for example, you absolutely love and you love doing, but over the years it's eroded your confidence and you felt like, you know what, I can't express myself anymore. I feel like I'm isolated here. There's no room for maneuver. I can't even like level up and go in for a promotion or anything like that. I feel like whatever stifles your growth, I mean, there's a major breakthrough. You're letting it go. You're letting it all go. Now, we got the Six of Pentacles here. It's about reciprocal energy. It's about balance. Six of Pentacles means the universe, out of nowhere, is going to send you an opportunity that you were not expecting, but it is good karma because you have been giving with your heart, whether that's advice, whether it is love, whether it's your intention, whether it's your energy, whatever you've been giving, you're about to receive, okay? So as you can see there, the scales, something you're weighing up your options, and you're making sure that if you're doing a job, you're being recompensed for it financially, and making sure it's rewarding. Whether it's love, you're making sure someone feels the same way about you and makes the same effort as you do. So I feel like it's about balance. It's about reciprocity. And I also feel like it's about sharing your resources in September. Now we got the Three of Swords. Whatever it is that hurt you, Aries, you're blossoming because of it. You're not allowing it to define you. So whether it's a missed opportunity in love or career or in friendship, if you feel like someone hurt you, betrayed you, okay, you're learning a valuable lesson that allows you to grow, okay? It doesn't help you in that moment, but the Three of Swords indicates you are letting go of something and you're seeing the way forward, okay? Now, I mean, this figure is pointing to their side, so I feel like someone has betrayed you or someone... Whoa. Oh my gosh, how can you get the same cups, the same cards? You got the Chariot in the reverse and you got the Knight of Cups in the reverse again, okay? And you watch me shuffle the cards, Aries. So they're giving you a major message here. Whoever hurt you, whoever, you know, broke your heart, whether it's in the past or whether that was years ago or whether that was, yeah, and they keep coming back in and out, or whether that was only a couple of months ago. There's an indication here that right now there is a loss of direction, or there is you've given up on maybe even finding love or finding an opportunity that you love doing that pays what you deserve, okay? They're indicating don't give up because there is a major breakthrough here. The Ace of Swords is communication. It is some sort of message coming to give you clarity. But it's also, oh, we got a little bit of energy joining, candles moving. It is also a breakthrough energy. Triumphant success is what that card means. So they're indicating let it go, let it flow. There's something to replace it. And I know that doesn't really help, but they're sort of indicating that there will be a major breakthrough in an obstacle. Let me just clarify. Can you please clarify this Ace of Swords? How would you like to receive? The Fool. Getting the exact same cards. Okay, the Fool card, there is a leap of faith required, coming out of the comfort zone. So if there's someone who hurt your feelings, Aries, and they come right back, let me just clarify that. If they come back to talk to you, okay, I feel like you've learned a lesson, and you may diplomatically let them leave your life. Some departures can be, you know, how can I put that? Some departures can be graceful, but you know, whenever you get a Three of Swords, it is about rejection being protection and redirection to be on your soul path, okay? How would you like to receive? Two of Wands. You're not waiting anymore for this person. Seven of Wands. You're at your personal best and you deserve the best, of course. Okay, so whatever it is that you've been waiting for or you felt like has not been honoring you or respecting you. There's a major breakthrough here because, the Two of Wands says, what are you waiting for? Who are you waiting for? Why are they making you wait? And if they're making you wait, are they worth it? Big questions there. So I feel like you know your direction because the Two of Wands in the upright, as you see, that panda's looking at a map. Where to next? Hasn't decided yet. Is maybe waiting for an outcome, maybe waiting for results. So, or making a choice. But you're making a choice here, Aries, because it's in the reverse. Seven of Wands indicates that you are at your personal best. You can go the distance. You're unstoppable in whatever it is that you want. You want someone to invest fully in love? You're going to find that person. You want to find a jackpot kind of dream or a goal that pays really well for a financially rewarding future? You got it. Okay, you see that panda's like Rambo. Something that is worth fighting for. You got to ask yourself, is the love that's hurting you, is it worth fighting for? If the answer is no, if you are not getting anything out of it, you just want, you got to ask yourself, is it rewarding? If it's not, think of the energy you get now from that person. Now times it by 3. So by the end of the year, they've treated you 3 times as bad as that or whatever, kept you waiting longer. Whenever we meet somebody, we've got that wonderful, they always say 3 months, but I mean, time is irrelevant. You get that honeymoon period. If someone is treating you not very nice straight away, Aries, you got to notice that it's not going to change. Now, some people, we can give people a second chance, but if we're giving them a second, a third, and a fourth, and they're continually saying that, they're going to keep you waiting or that they're breaking your heart and it's continuous, I feel like you're not putting up with that no more. It's time to move on and find the person who's going to invest the full 10. The 10 of Pentacles is the jackpot with a breakthrough here. So some sort of news comes through, so major success in September, whether that's you walking away from a relationship that you found it very difficult to part from because it was not emotionally fulfilling. You're honoring yourself, you're transforming, whether that is a job that's toxic and you felt like you deserve better. I feel like it's a real breakthrough. You're getting more money, but it starts with communication. So whether this is negotiating a better deal and hitting the jackpot, or whether that is having a breakthrough with someone who keeps breaking your heart and they show you. Actions speak louder than words, okay? It's so important. They're just giving me something. One moment, please. They're showing me a lemon tree. A lemon tree. So, lemon tree. Okay, thank you so much. I'm really grateful. So they gave me a sentence in one of the readings a couple of days ago, Aries, and they're giving it to me again, which is don't get bitter, get better. Okay, so basically they're saying the best revenge is to be better than that other person, or be more successful than that other person, or find a relationship that truly honors you and loves you back. That is the reward. That is the revenge. Don't get bitter, get better. Okay, and I guess there could also be that cliche of, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But it could be that you just actually bought a lemon tree recently. So if that's you bought a lemon tree that has got some lemons on it. There's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but they're indicating that actually you win. I feel like you win in this situation because you got the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and you got the Fool card. You're making a new start. And you're not even making an ultimatum with someone. I feel like you're showing a situation that you got this, that you're unstoppable, that you're better than the whatever's trying to hold you back. Now I'm going to get a final card just to okay. Now they've not been asking me to use this deck, which is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, but they've asked me to use it with you, so I will. Thank you so much, guys. They're doing everything different for your reading, Aries. It's crazy. Adventure. They want you to do it. They want you to just go for it. Okay? Embrace the journey. Just go for it. Whether you're moving home, whether you're changing jobs or changing a complete path, whether you're changing relationships, you've changed. And it's time for adventure. If you've been feeling stuck, you're moving. This is you're taking action on something, and it's going to be very rewarding. Okay, sorry, they're just asking me to look at this card a little bit closer. One moment, please. Now, obviously, this is Paris. It looks like the Eiffel Tower, but they just said Taj Mahal to me. Taj Mahal. Now, obviously, I can't really remember. I don't think, or maybe it is. I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm not sure if the Eiffel Tower is a wonder of the world. I think the Taj Mahal is. So maybe the 7 wonders of the world is connected in some way. I'm not really sure, but Taj Mahal. Okay, so that's quite a magical place. Maybe you're vacating there or something like that, or I'm not really sure how Taj Mahal fits into this, but basically there's adventure. Go for it. They're indicating make a bold move in whatever feels like it's a exciting adventure for you. Just go for it. Okay, don't let anything hold you back. Yeah, there's going to be some things you got to let go of, and it may take maybe painful to let go of those things because you've held on to those things for such a long time, Aries. But maybe that's what's been holding back. Maybe that's what's preventing you from moving forward. I feel like you're releasing something for sure. Anyway, I will leave that there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. It's a very complex reading this month. I do apologize, but this month is a challenging month for everybody. Okay, so, but the overall energy is a lot of positivity and movement forward. Okay, you're not going to be stagnant. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, they're showing me someone getting a glass and putting it over like a very, either it's a large butterfly or a moth or something in their house because they're trying to release it to outside. So if that's you, putting a glass over that, it's protective. It's almost like you're saving something. You're saving a wonderful living creature. So if that's you, maybe you've been listening to this reading, you just put a glass over, it's either a moth or a butterfly, I can't quite see, and it's over that, and you're putting like some sort of piece of paper or something underneath it to carry it outside the window or the door or something. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but they just give me that image right at the end, and I get the oddest of images, okay? So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. Love and light.